That music never gets old. I can't really keep that for a while. I see everyone always jamming to it, or I don't
Oh
know.
wait, you can see us when all that's going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, look at me, always thinking I was alone. I'm bobbing my head.
yeah. But how's everyone doing tonight?
Dude, that
Good,
timer
good.
can be deadly, man. I was racing back one time and
I
I'm still on
saw.
the stairs.
That's cool, man. But I'm gonna say hi to the chat. I don't know why I've noticed when looking back at these videos to do the clip it, clip it, clip it. I never say hi to the chat. I'm so sorry. What's up, Ninja? Jedi. I love what
Wow.
Luke says right here. Mark
Mark
safe from
safe.
Prime One Showcase. Yeah, right, man. What's up, Aiden? What's up, Terry? Some guys are still trickling in. Jesse, Statue Habit. But yeah, man, like I guess no man, let's give it a good minute. Cash, man, how's everything?
Everything is doing well, guys. In about 4 years, I will finally hit my statue elitist form. So right now, I know nothing about the hobby. I am just here in my learning phase. I'm not a statue elitist yet.
We should change it to Cash the Rookie.
That's right.
uh
I am a Padawan in all forms.
Wow.
we'll get into that a little bit later, but that's cool, man. That's cool. I feel like I'm the same way too. So, John, man, how's everything?
It's good, man. Everything's going well. Cool today, cool day, cold a little.
Yeah.
Had to turn the heat back on. But man, these weeks, I can't say it every time, these weeks are flying by. Tuesday again. Glad to be here with you guys. Have a great show.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's gonna be May next week, so it's
Can you imagine that?
yeah.
Yeah.
I asked somebody, I was like, what year is it again? 2021? 2022. Okay, I got it. It's just going by too quick, man. But cool.
Yeah.
Buck, what's up, man? Welcome back. I haven't seen you like
Yeah.
forever here.
I finally graduated, so I got free time. Um,
For
yeah,
life.
for life. Hopefully, actually, no, I want to get a job soon. Oh man, but yeah.
Sideshow never called you back?
Oh man, I don't want to work for Sideshow right now.
What?
I need a steady job. They probably only do freelance stuff right now. Like, I'd need like to get a job, like working full time somewhere.
You'll get it, man. We'll call out Prime on tonight. Don't worry. Nah, but Phoenix, man, welcome back.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah. How's your second show going? Are you a natural yet, or you getting any
Eh,
like lights or any new microphone or anything?
no, man, just kind of enjoying, you know, these collecting statues. But other than that, I'm not too much into it. Not as much as you guys. I'm kind of like a outsider looking in a lot of the time.
Says the guy with like 50 statues behind him.
Yes, the outsider. Thank you.
Perspective,
cool.
man. Perspective. That's all it is.
Good point. Good point. Pudgy, man, how's it going?
Yeah, I was just logging in and I heard somebody calling for a statue elitist. It was so here I am. I'm sorry.
boy.
I thought you wanted an elder statue elitist. That's different. Sorry. What's going on?
I know his. This was yesterday, but I wanted to send out another happy birthday to our guy Brenton.
Yes,
He
sir.
turned 21 supposedly yesterday, so happy birthday, Brenton.
Damn, that's a little too young to be getting into addiction, man.
21 times 2. No, I'm
He's-
kidding.
I went to the second
21
power.
squared.
It's so funny. It's like people made fun of his age yesterday, and he was like, I'm already too old for that." I was like, "How old are you? How old do you have to be to get to that age?" I guess. But yeah, happy birthday, Brenton. So do you guys want to get into the news really quick? Like, other than Prime One, of course. Did you guys see the new Queen Studios Iron Man Mark One?
Hmm.
Mhm.
That looks amazing.
John has some major shortcomings on it, or one major shortcoming.
Yeah.
Not crazy, yeah, not too crazy, but
mean,
I don't know. They did the half scale. I don't know. When I saw it, gorgeous statue. My first thing my eyes went to, that came to my mind was, where's the Stark Industries sticker on the missile, and the crates, right? And then I was like, so I messaged Queen. I told you guys I messaged Queen to see what's going on, and yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting it. The sticker on there, so which doesn't make sense because the half scale one they did has the Stark Industries decal on it. So why couldn't they just do it in a quarter? I don't know. But we're not getting it. But still, regardless, great price point for that statue, man.
How much?
590, I think, or was it 690 or?
I think it was a little more than that.
I thought it was like
I think it was 7
No?
or 690 something.
690, I think it was.
Yeah.
I have it in the pictures. We'll go over it, but yeah, it's another inexpensive one, I guess you would say, or another.
That is very nice.
Yeah, it's
See,
crazy.
we've already been beaten into submission. 600 is that's cheap.
No, 795. 795.
795.
It's cheap.
It's pretty cheap, man. Compared to what everyone else is putting out, that's pretty cheap.
Well,
Yeah.
when you're comparing that to what you're getting from Joe, I think it's.
It almost sounded like John said shit show. I'm not even. Like,
Yeah, you cut out for a
Yeah,
second. It was like,
cut out,
it was
sorry.
like, what?
Yeah.
That's like John.
Joe. I shit show, same thing.
That's
No.
messed up.
until I get my job.
To secure that position. Fatal says 795, 809 on spec.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, can always trust the chat. That's cool. Still cheap, like Terry says.
Yeah, it's a great price.
That's crazy, man.
I know for the quality that you're getting with them, like it's paint, sculpt, everything in that thing. It's gonna be massive too. It looks like in the pictures, like it shows next to somebody's torso. It looks pretty big.
Only statue addict's gonna pay 809 for a statue and say that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys, 795, you guys think it's cheap, but convert that to Canadian. That's over $1,000.
Yeah.
Now you think it's that cheap?
Plus,
John
plus
does
over the border,
plus
fees
tax.
over the border.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Those grubby Canadians, man.
Wow, savage.
HST is like 13%.
Yeah.
I'll kick them out for you guys. Don't worry. One second. Oh, it's so funny because this brings me up to one of the topics I wanted to go over today. JOB, what makes you work so hard for your collection? Like, saying $800 is so cheap for that. That's not cheap, man. Like, I bought a washer and dryer the other day, $1,000, and I was like, that's a lot of money, man. But now when it comes to statues, $800, psh, that's. But what about? I'll start out with Phoenix, since what makes you work so hard for your collection?
You know what? It's you guys might think it's a joke, but to me, I wait until like 6 months to 8 months before I pre-order. If I pre-order, I go back and forth and goes, okay, it's $800. And then I add on the duties, I add on the shipping, all that stuff. And then I'm like, you know what? It's not worth it. So I bail myself out all the time because I just can't do it, man. I just can't. And then wait for 3 years, then maybe it gets, half the price, hopefully. And then I kick myself because I missed it. But that's the game, right?
Yeah, it's a huge gamble when you wait around. So it can either go super high or super cheap.
I respect that.
Cash, how about you? What makes you work so hard for your collection?
You guys gotta watch 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying, man. There's a scene where he talks about selling illegal things, and he says some people care about what type of money they get paid with. I don't care if a fiend all they have is pennies. I'm gonna take the money. With that being said, it's a hobby, but it's also a quote unquote addiction that we all gotta kind of draw that line with. It's all about getting the next piece. It's all about X-Men, for example. Getting the rest of the X-Men, getting the rest of the Brotherhood of Mutants, getting the rest of the X-Force. It's all about just finishing the Birds of Prey, the Gotham City Sirens, the Gotham Rogues. It's all about just finishing. Some people like finishing their lines. Some people like having a complete setup. Arch talks about not liking having holes in his collection. I think that's what pushes people to want to get that next piece, by any means. Obviously, whether it's working overtime, whether it's getting a bonus, a Christmas promotion, whatever like that. So I think if there's a will, there's always a way with stuff that you actually want to buy. And payment plans, man. Them payment plans and pushbacks, people use them.
Exactly. Edwin says, it's my therapy. I can see that.
Okay.
Buck, how about you?
Slave to that statue high.
You're like, oh, it's coming tomorrow.
Oh man, coming tomorrow. Dude, we're talking about clicking pre-order, man. when you add it to your cart and you hit that button and it's like, yes. Now just 2 more years.
Oh, gosh.
Get the thing ready.
Oh man.
Shoot
Sounds
up
like
some of
Prime
that
1.
polystone.
Honestly, I really identify with what Phoenix is saying. Just like I don't want to do payment plans. I never do, and I don't like pre-ordering the moment something comes out. With some of these like newer studios, it's ideal. Um, so you kind of want to jump on it early, so you don't miss your chance because they don't have that high of edition sizes. And like for instance, I wanted this JND Harley, and now she's gone, more or
Mhm.
less. And when she comes out, people are gonna charge a lot if they want to resell. And so it's just I'm never getting that. I'm not gonna pay like a marked up price on that. And so yeah, and I'm like in a way that kind of makes me happy because I'm just like, well, I guess I don't want it that bad, you know. And it's just trying to control your impulses. It's hard.
Yeah.
I don't want to enter like a kind of vicious cycle with payment plans. It kind of just feels like some, even though you could probably get your money back, it's not like a credit card, but I just don't want to enter that. And so when I want to pre-order statues, I actually just save up my money and I'll take out money from my bank account and I'll put them inside envelopes. And then when I get like a word from the studio or whatever that it's coming out, they're going to charge my card. I'll deposit the money, and then they'll take the money from me. So I save the money myself, and that's like some kind of discipline. And to make sure I don't like, spend the money, I'm actually taking it out. If I want to use the money, I have to make the active choice to go to my envelope, remove the money, and then to put it, so like
Very
it's,
good.
it's just a step removed. And, it's all about just trying to discipline myself.
Yeah, I'm sure that comes with like crazy experience. So like I know everyone's not in the same boat like
Yeah.
that, but it's experience like for everyone. That's cool, Buck.
To
John, you sorry. Go Cash.
Oh, I was gonna say to piggyback off of Buck and also John's mentioned it before. There's actually a DC piece that's coming out. I pre-ordered it, but I did the same thing. Like I just placed a pre-order, and then I'm gonna basically do what Buck and John have mentioned in the past. And the only reason why with these ones I did it because of my current financial situation. I'm like, you know what? I can afford to like pay that. We'll just say $100 a month or whatever. But it's also like if something does come up, I can take the $100 and use whatever I have. So like it does. Again, it's a fine line, but you got to be responsible. Just gotta be responsible.
It's
I
the
agree.
what both Buck and Cash said. I think you used to hit a time where if you didn't pre-order, you'd miss out. And you mentioned J&D, but J&D's I think a different ball game. But even with Sideshow and these other studios we know, if you didn't pre-order, you'd miss out right away. And it's not happening. I think people are taking a step back, especially now with all these delays that are occurring, and they're starting to manage their own money, which I always agree with. In regards to my collection, I like to comment. I don't know who said it here. I think it was Aiden that said it. Just trying to build up the best display. A piece. I like picking up a piece that I really love artistically, and there's no better feeling than having to bust your ass to save to get the piece, and then you finally get it and unbox it, and you can display it or keep it in the box, whatever floats your boat. But that saving and working hard and then being able to unbox it, it's an accomplishment. The only problem with that is then you're on to the next one. But that's part of collecting.
Yeah. Uh Pudgy, how about you? What's your thing?
What makes me work hard for my collection? Well, I unfortunately have been working hard since I'm 16 years old. And as you get older, your toys change. And what's that saying? The difference between a man and a boy are his toys. And I've always collected toys in one way or another. And now the kids are all grown and they're not in the house. And I don't go bouncing in bars anymore. And I kind of stay home and I'm a homebody. So my recreational income goes to, are you not entertained? My room. Because this is where I chill. This is where, I told the wife, I said, you could save money on having a wake. Just put me in the chair with the remote. You could show the place off, like Chairman Mao, a lion state for a while. Maybe put a plexiglass on the door, So it's just a progression of the hobby from comic books as a kid to small figures and DC Directs to these monstrosities. It's the same passion since a child, just magnified.
I love like how everyone has their reason. It's not all the same. It's interesting that everyone's a little bit different. But yeah, man. For me, it's like Edwin. Like it's a little bit of a therapy. Like as soon as like I get in a piece, it's like that little high, but then it's always behind me. So when I'm working here, I look behind me. I'm like, that's mine. That's my little 2 cents to the world. And it's cool. I definitely love the whole and plus like being part of this whole what's it called? This group, this whole community. It's another plus.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's really cool. But I was gonna go. I had other topics to go through, but there's too many pictures to go through all these topics. Way too many pictures today. But I didn't want to skip this one. This is one of my new favorite ones. PM me for price. So the way we play this game is I'm going to show you a statue. You guys guess someone. I'm not going to say where or who, but someone's selling these statues at their price. Like I have no problem with it, but other than like good luck to you. Everyone has their price. Like you can put whatever price you want on your statues, but sometimes between us collectors, we're like, could it by half? Yeah, and maybe you'll get it. But let's start out with this guy right here. So,
my baby.
OG Sideshow Hulk. Original
right
price when it came out, $325 US.
That's nuts.
So this guy is offering free shipping, but the price is the price is up there. Just to give you a heads up, what do you guys guess the price to be?
$5,000.
Yeah, I was about this $4,999. I was gonna say.
We'll say 3.5. I think I saw this.
3.5. How about you, Cash?
Yeah.
Like this being an OG piece. I don't know anything about this one other than everyone's looking for it. I think you're on mute.
2,900.
2,900.
I'll take 2.
Yeah.
God damn. Really?
Pudgy, what about you?
This is not what I think would be fair, but what this fella's asking, I'm going to say around 3.
3,000. Yeah. Did everyone go? Did you go, Phoenix?
Yeah, I did. 35.
Yeah, everyone. All right, you guys. So closest one I think was Buck. So this one sells for $4,888.
Man.
What?
Yeah. Original box, original brown box, and everything.
I
4,000.
bet you there's people in the comments. Oh, bro, that's such a great price, bro. Oh my god, someone better hop on this soon, bro.
Wow, I was about to buy it right now. Damn.
Don't change your mind.
This is nice. This is a nice statue. A lot of people don't like this Hulk, but this is the OG, the Sideshow OG line, where it all began.
There's history to it.
Yeah, $300
is
though, guys. $300. That's crazy.
Could you imagine buying like two of these, like one to keep in the box, one to keep out and display? You're like, I didn't even spend as much as a new statue costs today on two.
And that's what I was
That's
trying
a
to tell
frame
you.
art print, man.
Those times are gone. Those times are gone where you'd pick up a statue for 300 and it'd be $5,000.
And dude, when I started, there were 500, like four something,
Yeah.
and now we're saying 809 is cheap.
I know. That's why I love having these PM for price ones, man. It's just this next one is sorry, Cash.
You know how like say like they should like listen to like fan feedback and stuff. Like, what if they did like a Throwback Thursday event, not like a Black Friday, but it was like kind of like a flash sale like Best Buy does, where like you could get these statues for like $400, but it would be like a flash sale. Like you gotta be alerted to their newsletter, their email, anything, and only you knew about it. It wasn't really posted on their website for like just everybody to get. I think something like that would be kind of cool. But then again, people would get mad because they didn't get it as well.
Yeah,
but
they
I'm just
missed out.
saying.
Yeah, can't satisfy everybody, man. That's a great idea, I think, but people will be
Yeah.
pissed off.
I'm pretty sure they know they can't satisfy everyone. Especially with the way they changed their like event structure, and a lot of people were pissed off. They didn't give a shit. So
So this next one, I noticed that I've only been doing Sideshow. I mean, Sideshow is like OG Sideshow stuff is king, but like I wanted to add a little X7 to this thing, and a very popular one too.
Hey.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yep.
So Magic from XM's OG price, $11.50. So it's up there still, but
Jeez.
yeah.
1800.
18? I'd go 37.
Nah.
I'd say about 32.
I'd say about 3G, I think.
Yeah,
Man.
in that 3,000 range.
Yeah.
I say 2,700, but it's still one available for 18 if you want it, Buck. Talk to me after the show.
I don't think I don't like the statue.
My
actually.
boy's selling one for 18.
All right, you guys are actually. I think you guys get in the hang of this game. I gotta change it up a little bit, but you guys are definitely getting the hang of it.
I'm familiar with the X-Men hot women of X-Men.
Pudgy's like Cyclops. I don't know the price.
No, but yeah, but Emma and Magic and Dark Phoenix, yeah.
So, like I said, this one sold OG price $11.50. It's up there, but this person wants $3,100 for this one.
Ooh.
Nice.
So you guys weren't way off. That's which is like kind of scaring me.
That's
Yeah.
a steal.
John.
Bucks like 1800. Yeah. Okay. No, these guys
I don't
are.
even think it's worth that much.
Yeah.
We need Ezra Miller to run back in time to get that statue for it.
Wow.
You gotta throw it to
Oh,
the
so-
He's joking, YouTube. He's joking.
Hopefully he'll put the chair down first.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. YouTube
Sorry,
HR
guys.
is calling right now.
Yep, they're already banning me right now. End broadcast. All right, so this next one is for our pals over at Prime One. I got to see this one in person. This one's amazing. This one starts off here. I'll just show it real quick. This one started. It's a third scale. I call it OG price. When it came out, $12.50 from Prime One.
2300.
I'm gonna go 42 on this one.
Damn.
Whoa.
35.
28.
2750.
So I think I cut off, but I was gonna give it to Buck because it's $2,300.
Oh, it's 23. Wow.
That makes
23.
more sense. I feel like unless I don't see enough hype around this to be like around $4,000.
Darth Rashid.
Yeah, I think it was exclusive where they like extra plant or whatever. Like I said, I've seen this in person, man. The portrait is amazing. It's
Yeah, you've seen it in person. Huh?
yeah. Junior had it, and the portrait is just you stay stuck to her portrait, and there's so much
Yeah.
going on too. Like it's Prime One, so everything's sparkly on this one when you see it.
This
Yeah.
is one of those female statues where like people really love it, and I agree. Normally, that's not the case.
Yeah. Have you seen it in person by chance?
No, I haven't. But
I think that'll change your
yeah.
mind when you see it. It's
no,
one of those.
I think it's pretty awesome too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, yeah. So I just did 3 for today. But here, get it out of here. Like I said, man, there was a huge Prime One little showcase they did last weekend. I don't know if you guys got to watch it, but we were watching on the Made Media on YouTube. That crazy guy.
The Godfather.
The Godfather. Hey, Cash, you said like he was like the second most watched or the third most watched one, right?
Yeah, that night, which was really pretty cool. Outside of the BSC, and surprisingly, Flankster 117, man. Only those guys, But of course, they got like 35K each, so it's expected. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah, man. That guy just made his YouTube too, so good job, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's get into the pictures. Prime One's going to be towards the middle. Like it's the most pictures I've ever gotten for one company or one showcase. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But started off with the art and his half scale Aquaman. Have you guys got to see this video?
I haven't watched it yet. No.
So it's like real hair supposedly, but he wets it and then he combs it like to get like a
I remember combing hair vaguely. In a while.
But yeah, this is insane. This is half scale, so it's like monstrous. Yeah.
At least you still got the guns, Pudgy.
That's right.
Oh wow.
Death and destruction.
This is cool.
That looks amazing. Yeah.
I don't know how I got it out there, but yeah, it's next to a waterfall. I'd be scared, and it's outside, so I'd be scared.
So the question is, when does it become a statue, turn into I don't know, a doll?
Like almost like a man. Oh,
Well, because of the hair, right? I mean, at what point you gotta comb my hair every time, right?
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it looks nice.
say
Well-
dolls look like this, I'm in.
I would say the definition probably like seriously would be posability.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
but I would almost I thought you were going to go on the other side, like almost saying like a mannequin. You know, where is it a statue or is it more like a true to life reproduction of?
Action figure. No
There
dolls.
you go.
Action
I-
figure.
Well, that was the word that our guest used. Word Mr. Phoenix used.
Jeez, Phoenix. Can't believe it.
John
I'm a
collects
newbie,
dolls,
man.
right?
I'm a
John, you're a
newbie.
doll collector.
Yeah.
All right. So this next one is brought to you to us by Mr. Buck.
Wow. The repaint looks.
Buck,
Yeah,
man.
You
I
know,
can't wait
y'all
till
never
you get
should have
this.
doubted me.
Yeah.
I told you I know what I'm saying. But
So
yeah,
Buck
this looks
got
amazing.
his Black Canary repainted, and it looks.
Look at those eyes.
Wow. Good job.
I mean, Buck didn't do it, but okay.
Oh, man.
Okay, look. I'm kidding, Buck.
It looks good.
Natalie Dormer always reminds me of Natalie Dormer.
The
Lady
reference
from,
I gave them was
Game of
actually
Thrones.
was a picture of Emma Stone. I told them to copy her makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
So they
maybe
also
I'll-
copied her eyes as well. So it's got that like nice sea green,
I gotta send you a picture.
gorgeous.
Yeah. When do you think you'll be getting this back?
Should be getting shipped today, like tomorrow, Wednesday. Depends. I think it's already tomorrow over there, but and I should receive it probably next week.
Wow, it's a huge difference, man.
Yep. This is one that's gonna stay with me for good. Can't see myself selling this unless I completely get out of statues. Yeah, I'm gonna send more to this painter as well eventually. So just upgrade my collection to the kind of thing where it's it's just something that's different and it's like beautiful. I could just stare at it and go, wow.
I could have sent you a picture of me for free, and you could have.
Oh man,
Come on,
I knew
John.
something was coming. I knew something.
You gotta keep that for like only the most exclusive of clientele. I knew I couldn't ask for something like that. I wouldn't dare.
No, they did. They did a seriously though. They did a great repaint here. It looks really good.
It looks great, Buck. Like
I showed it to one
yeah.
of my friends. He's already like talking to the painter man. He's trying to get it done to do the same.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let us know when it gets here, and then we can check it out next
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
Oh, so I wanted to ask, what's up with the arms? Did they? I can't see mine from here, but did they repaint the arms too, like the skin?
Yeah. So the skin is repainted on the arms as well. Yeah. So I used acetone to remove all the paint on all this myself and scrubbed everything. In the process, I broke a finger, but I resculpted it, put it back on. I also I broke off one of the hair pieces that was in front of her face because I didn't like it. I wanted her face to be showing better.
Jesus.
And so, yeah.
get the chisel out.
Yeah, I love the skin tone right here around her eyes. It's
Yeah.
great. But yeah, man, congrats.
Thanks, man. Pretty expensive too, but I think well worth it.
So I don't know if you want to put this in the comments or say it out loud. Devil's, this guy wants to ask.
Devil's crotch.
I can't remember the name right now. It's a weird at on Instagram, but I'll go look it up.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to put it in the comments.
Yeah, it's a Korean painter. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys got to see this one. It's like a custom Galactus.
I did.
Yep.
This is there's a 3D printing group. They make STLs, and so this was one of their releases, and so all their members got the STLs for this, and so this is someone who printed this, and then they painted theirs.
What's
So these are all
STL
like,
mean?
it's just like a file extension for that's commonly used for 3D printing.
For 3D printing.
Yeah.
I'm this close to buying a 3D printer. My son has one, uses it, and I showed him this, and he says his is a little too small to do something like this without having to break it up in many smaller pieces.
Yeah, even this would have been broken up into several pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To do it at the scale we want, the quarter scale.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be cost like it won't be as pricey as buying a statue, but like you're gonna run through your resin really fast trying to print something this size.
A couple $100 worth, I'd say. Maybe $200-300 worth of resin.
Expensive. Yeah.
So this being 3D printed, it'll be really light, right? Like really light. To pick up?
No. Depends. Like you can choose how thick you want it. You're supposed to print things hollow though, so it's not going to be fully like if you drill a hole inside, it'll be hollow inside. It should be, unless you're wasting material. So it's probably hollow, and so like I don't think it would cost too much to like get this printed. Like I want to say you probably spend less than $100 in resin.
Cheaper than shipping.
Yeah, as long as you keep it hollow, you can do this pretty easily. Even that Planet 2 probably wouldn't be like fully. There's gonna be holes, yeah.
And as a disclaimer out there for those who don't know, who may pick up a printer and some resin stuff, make sure you guys wear a mask. I don't want to see anybody like pass
Yes.
out and like, hey man, I saw it on this channel. And like, wear a mask because those fumes will get you, man.
Yeah, and don't like let the resin touch your skin. For the
Yeah.
most part. You can develop allergic reactions to it.
That'd be worth it.
All these
No, it wouldn't be.
my statues.
I'm kidding.
Hey,
it'll
you
be-
got disclaimer, man.
My son does. He likes Warcraft, and he prints minis,
Awesome.
like armies of minis. So he's
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
Does he play any campaigns with anyone, or he just does the minis?
Now he plays campaigns, and he does Dungeons and Dragons too. He's a DM.
Nice.
Yeah, his geekery went to a different direction, but he's equally geeky as his dad.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, I thought Joe was about to cry. he
No,
cool,
no.
he's geeky.
Yeah.
Makes me proud, my boy.
Makes me proud. That's right.
He chose a more cost-efficient
Freaking
route
bullshit.
than his dad.
Yeah. This made me really, really, I don't know what the word would be, but so when we were on what's his name? Here, let me get this out of the way. When we
Eddie's.
were in Eddie's channel, this guy actually wrote back to him because I don't know if we made fun of him, would you guys say, or would you guys say
Oh,
like
us-
we
Ekasan, yeah.
That's
yeah.
to do with red hair, right, from Prime 1.
Yeah, so we weren't making fun of him, but we just pointed out his ponytail was like made out of polystone, and this guy actually wrote back. He said, "My man bun is not polystone, but it is held up via magic." Then he says, "Thanks for watching." So I thought that was amazing, and
Nice.
of course, Eddie says, "Oh shit!" Like you could see him say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for commenting and checking out the stream. Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Not Eddie, the presenter.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I would say the same thing.
Eddie's a good guy. Eddie's a good guy.
Yeah, but yeah, that was cool. I saw this collection. This guy, I think, said he was going to start moving pretty soon. But
Classic.
yeah, it's crazy because I don't think these are like statues. These are like, aren't they like?
These are like DC collectibles
Collect-
before they shut down. I had a bunch of these actually.
DC Direct?
DC Direct, yeah.
Yeah.
That Black
Good old-
Canary and Green Arrow on the left is one of my favorite.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful pieces they made, and they're pretty affordable. Yeah, these are.
I love
nice.
this Batman.
I
I
got
had that one too.
That looks
That was a
good.
pretty good one. I think it comes in 2 sizes.
This Wonder Woman looks amazing. Like
Yeah.
I know a lot of people say that's probably one of the best Wonder Womans.
Yeah, that's Frank Cho's art style.
I can't make out what this is, but that's a bit weird.
It's Catwoman.
Oh, I see her now. She's right there. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, even you get like small stuff like this, it looks great, man.
Yeah,
Some
this is
people
my
just-
first introduction to Polystone with these.
I got this picture too from.
Oh, you thief!
It's got that Sumerian skin tone going on for him.
That's Florida Sun.
So you got to meet Stan Lee, Pudgy?
Yeah, that was I want to say 2014 or 15. Yeah, he was in his 80s then, and he was spry. He was I mean, he had handlers, but it wasn't like people were helping him around. He came out walking like he's running for president, waving at people. I was so impressed with how much energy he had. Very positive, man.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I've only seen him from afar at Comic Cons because he's surrounded by 1 billion people, but you
Mhm.
got closer to him than I
Yeah.
did, so that's crazy.
I just told him, I said, thank you for my childhood stand. And he goes, no, thank you, which was cool. It was pretty-
Oh wow,
Yeah.
so humble. Yeah,
yeah, very.
that's cool.
Yeah.
John, that was a heavy night for me, man. It was a very, very heavy night. I held off. Well, John, do you want to tell us about Collectors Club a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, Collectors Club, every Friday over on the CW channel, we have Collectors Club, place where a bunch of these wonderful guys. You got Joe Cash, like Casual. Everyone's invited. Just go chill, talk about statues, comics, everything collecting. And this past episode, we had a nice little. It was like a pizza party, which was pretty cool.
So I love
I'm
how John
still getting over when Danny's like, "Let me feed you, Joe."
That was great.
That was cool. But yeah, it's always a good time over there with you guys.
Yeah, we had a pizza night last Friday, and these guys say like, "Hey, do you want to come on the show?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I want to come on the show." Like, yeah, we're gonna have pizza night. I was like, "Yeah, I'll definitely join." And I was like, I can't eat until 11 p.m. So like, I went through lunch eating like something small, and then I don't know if you guys rewatched the episode, I probably eat like more than half of the pizza because
Yeah.
I'm so hungry, man.
You were the only one eating the entire. I was going to ask casual questions. I'm like, oh, he just took a bite. Okay, I
He's
left it the
chilling. Leave him
last.
alone.
Half the time it was left the last.
I was starving, man. I'm so sorry, but I was.
No.
Yeah, it's perfect. That was the intention.
That was
Down, down.
a great time.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was cool. It's every Friday at 11, or would you say every other Friday? Or
No, it's every Friday 11 Eastern time.
got you. Okay. Yeah. And it's on the Collecting Weekly channel. So if you guys stop by there, it's every Friday.
Appreciate the support, guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Cash dealing with the
Oh,
future.
Yeah, man. Shout out Luke. We chatted up for a bit last Thursday. And Luke has a lot of fan art pieces, which is pretty cool. So Luke was definitely cool to talk to. It's kind of like a continuation of Chris Barton. Shout out Chris, by the way.
This is better for me, Luke. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, man. Luke, he's been around forever, so it was cool seeing like I know it was a little bit short compared to others, but it was really cool seeing
Well,
him.
like, yeah, it was definitely a little bit shorter. Luke was a little under the weather, and like I'm like, all right, man, we're gonna make it short and get through it. And like 15 minutes left, I'm like, oh crap, I need a cough drop. So we just like powered through it, man. It was a good episode.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, great interviews every Thursday around 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Which stock should I invest in, Luke?
Oh man.
So long in Tesla.
Or Twitter.
Or Twitter now, I was about to say.
Twitter's going to go private.
Yeah,
Stock
so-
tips. Stock tips.
But Cash, do you want to release who's going to be here or who's going to be on your show on Thursday, or are you going to?
Thursday is Jason Fielder. He is a
Painter.
He's a painter. He's a admin for a Midwest group. He's in the Midwest region. So people like myself, Jerry, Mr. X, all in this Midwest area. Chris, he's been on Mr. X's channel previously before, so we'll get to chop it up with him a little bit.
Gotcha.
His specialty is Hawks.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Look forward to watching that one.
Yeah.
So back into collections. I saw this one and I thought it was Photoshop, but this guy has statues like all over his kitchen / dining room. Do you guys know who makes these? I think they were T100s or T1000s.
2000, yeah.
I remember seeing those.
I think were they?
Yeah, was it
custom?
wet?
Was it wet? I thought they were custom. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But they're pretty
They
cool.
look cool. Yeah. The little snow effect they got going on and everything looks.
Frost look. Yeah, it's a great frost.
Yeah. To keep going, back into the memes. Not a cell phone in sight, just people living in the moment. And of course, it's the end of days.
I love to see it.
That was the best. Marvel tells me you're brilliant. Sony, they also tell me you're lazy with Morbius.
The guys who made Into the Spider Verse actually came to my school and gave a talk because one of them was like an alumni, and like it was such a they were like it was such like a product of like love, man. They were so passionate about what they were doing, and like it shows in the movie and the final result. I can't imagine the people that made Morbius felt any kind of strong connection to that shit.
Oh, was that bad? Eh?
I haven't watched it. No. I'm just going with the trend.
Oh wow.
That's not the book I know, but okay.
Two thumbs down. Haven't seen it yet.
Uh, but
Uh,
I love this one. Nostalgia cartoons, me at the end of a long day.
Yeah.
1000%.
Ba-ba-ba,
Crazy. When you're standing on the bus and the driver takes a hard 90-degree turn.
oh no.
I love this. Yeah, I used to hang on to that rail, go like, oh,
Yeah, trying to look super casual, like you're not like fighting for your life there, man.
yeah.
Those are my guns. Worked them out. All the hours in the gym paid off.
that's it.
I still say my phone number twice whenever I leave voicemails, as
It's-
if people can't see the number because I belong to the early 90s.
So true.
It's insane.
Phone etiquette.
I'm surprised you actually remember your phone number. Now it's all
Yeah, that too, right?
Just mine, nobody else's.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Cash, you might know who this is. Do you happen to know? So this is like a sneak peek to PCS's like new
I know Buck knows.
Someone said Deja Thoris, and
Theodorus. Yeah.
I kind of like I think it's probably right because of the tusk on the skull.
If it's not Deja Thoris,
Whoa, whoa.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
stuttering.
be.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker! It's
Oh,
gonna.
Yeah, stuttering prick, yeah. Frankie, was he shaking?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't go for it. It was too easy.
All right,
Sorry.
all right. Cross these people on the list. You just made the list. Nah, it's either her or Chastity. I think it may be Chastity personally. I think it may
Oh,
be.
yeah.
I mean, she's part of the ladies with the Dark Horse. So for Dynamite.
Are you guys excited for it, or are you guys looking forward to it, or?
No, it's I don't know. Like when I see it, I teases like this. I almost think they don't mean anything. Like it's hard. I feel like it's hard to build up hype. It usually just frustrates me when companies do this.
I agree. I do agree.
Yeah, XM does it all the time. But I don't know too much of this character, but I saw this like from PCS and I was like, wow, like they're doing this too. It's kind of grimy. But we'll see. I think the next one is the start of. Oh, never mind. This is Phoenix. I love this idea, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Good use of
talk
space
about
anyway. So
optimizing space.
Yep.
exactly. So guess.
I got something.
So I got 18 spaces, right? So guess how many took up already? I got 15. I got 3
Oh,
spaces
wow.
left.
Oh man.
That's how it goes, man.
Exactly.
What like city are you in?
I'm in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, Vancouver, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. No wonder the
country to
bike
be
is
in.
there.
But you know what? It's the wood is expensive, man. Just for the 2x4s alone is
Yeah,
$200.
disgusting, man.
I know.
Yeah.
So if I was to do this without using reused items, it would cost me about $600.
That's disgusting. I
know.
don't think lumber costs that much here yet, but
It does now, man.
over here, but damn, that sucks. You guys should have like a lot of trees down there, right?
They take a while to grow, though.
Oh wow.
Oh, man,
Oh wow.
that's crazy.
Timber.
I do love the idea. I've seen like Costco sell something similar to this all the time. But yeah, it's like I think Buck said it, like the use of space is to the top notch.
Optimization.
Optimization, yeah. Cool. So the question is, are you gonna add more, Phoenix?
You know what? I might, because behind this is the front of the garage. So where the bike is, I think in front of it I could make another shelf running across the front. That would
Or
give me
get
another 7 boxes, I guess.
or get rid of the bike, you know?
Yeah.
No,
No.
no. Looks cool.
Yes.
But this is why I wanted to start off the slides pretty early, because this thing took like 70 pictures of the whole show tonight.
Got a blitz through them.
It's like I forget who said this, but when I first saw this, I thought it was God of War. I was like, God of War, God of War, God of War.
Oh yeah, it's the same
Omega.
symbol. The Omega
Oh
Omega.
symbol.
yeah, that was
symbol,
me and
yeah.
Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah, I was God of War,
Omega
God of War.
beams.
But then this bad boy, this guy right
This
here.
is oddly impressive. Like I did not never expect to say that about anything from the Snyder cut.
Yep.
What makes it impressive for you? Like the whole like
The paints, the pose, the size, but mostly the paint. And like he looks so imposing. It's like not even the one with the spear, just this. Like he just looks dangerous with his arms behind his back.
How many hours did you practice that, Steve?
Good animation. I like that. It's like a flip book.
Even Prime One didn't do that, man. So
And you got
Watch
Artisan
it for
like
3
moving
hours.
along
Could have
with
just
him.
had Steve do it.
I gotta grow out my hair like this guy, to be honest. So. The lighting they put on this guy, amazing. It almost looks like it's still 3D rendered, right?
Yeah, I'd love to see a movie with that character.
Yeah. More than like 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
So didn't they say it was like 42 inches or something like that?
Insane. That's taller than my guts. And my guts has like a pretty sizable, like a pretty tall base. This doesn't.
like I always say, 42 is Jackie Robinson's number, and Hush Soups. 42.
Damn.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, put these two together. Will that work for some people? Maybe. You know, this is a movie and that's comic.
It's pretty faithful to the comic. It would pass for me.
I
Those
think
eyes, man.
with the way this is like super detailed costume, probably a lot of people might have a problem with that.
So another piece I was a huge fan of was the Bat Tank. I know they don't have a scale yet, or they haven't released a scale, but whatever it is, Prime One does detail like they're the best of the best.
Mhm.
And I don't know. Did you guys like this at all, or did you guys care for
I
it?
could get away with displaying this in the garage, right? We're blending with the cars. Yeah. That's
It's we had it on when they had it on the pedestal. It actually looks smaller than you would think than it does here. Yeah, it looks smaller.
It is not that big. It's actually
Yeah.
quite small.
Yeah.
it's as wide as his chest now. He's
Yeah.
he's a tiny guy.
What are you trying to say?
Height wise.
Trying to say it's at least
Be
40
careful,
inches
man. He's
wide.
he's gonna message Steve now.
I
Oh, that's it.
I don't know what
Watch
the guy
it.
bench. I don't know what the guy benches or anything. I'm just saying, if he's an average sized man, that's still a sizable. That's a sizable.
Bro,
I think
Oh.
that's probably going to be like 12 inches tall.
No way. You think so?
Yeah.
Like from his elbow to his shoulder, pretty much.
I could
Well,
be.
the Batman is 6 inches supposedly.
Is that what they
He's
said?
tiny. Yeah.
Get
they
out,
said-
really?
So if you take
That looks
that
too
and
tiny for 6.
4 times
Hmm.
that, which is gonna be like 24 inches maybe.
Oh, wait, did I say 12?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you said 12.
24? No, it can't be 24. Look at that. This is 20. 24 is like taller than my
Alright.
entire
We
torso.
don't want to see it up. We don't want to see it.
Oh man.
It's a family show, Buck.
Yeah, it's a family show. Oh man, so this picture made me laugh like crazy. I forgot who sent it, but they showed the
Yes.
Godzilla.
Jeez.
The one superimposed.
That's
Oh,
that's
God.
true to scale.
Yeah.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Prime One
That's
decided
what-
to break into your banks.
Literally. But of course, it's the real one. Godzilla. What do
Pretty
they call it? Large scale or extreme?
Giant
large
size
scale?
or something.
Giant size, yeah.
It's pretty epic though. It looks cool.
I should call it BFG. Big F and Godzilla.
Gigantic. That's it. Gigantic master line. The light up feature's cool.
Do you think we needed this while we have this other one? Because you could buy these separate, right? Like a King Kong and the
Yes,
Godzilla?
I think if you're a Godzilla collector, you needed this.
dang.
With this kind of thing, bigger is always better. I would say. Plus, it's really big in Japan, so I think they don't really care about U.S. collectors when they're making Godzilla stuff.
True.
Okay, so my question is, with the people who live in Japan, how the heck you have room to display this?
They
I
don't
mean, most of the
Exactly.
places are small.
like. Yeah, they're cubicle size.
Real estate's at a premium. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe if you live in the countryside, you get more room. So,
Yeah.
but if you're living in Tokyo, I don't know why. Like, if you're a mega fan, you'd buy this and wouldn't have much space. So,
And keep it in the box for a while. So.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Put it in the box, sleep on top of it for a couple of years, and
I use the box as a living area. There you go.
put it
That's
next
it.
to your anime waifus.
Sublet the box.
oh yeah. This one pissed me off like crazy when it first showed because they showed the Green Lantern
Oh,
and they
yeah.
showed this guy, and
Yes.
I was like, please don't let this be it. Please,
That
do
was
not
like
let
a-
this be it.
That was like
Why
a
not a
WTF
Sinestro?
moment.
What's that?
So you're thinking, why not a Sinestro?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm like, it's yellow. Come on, Sinestro at least. I don't know who this is, man. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't.
Oh, that's
Looks
how
awesome,
Jordan's
though.
switch out heads, man.
That's what I was thinking too. It could be a switch out, but I don't think Sinestro ever switched his head. But And then they kept showing it. I was like, man, what a disappointment.
Yeah.
Try never even read about him or anything, and then boom.
I can hear the Prime One song in my head.
Yeah, man.
Really, I hear cash registers. Ding.
Ka-ching.
Put the money in the goddamn bag.
Yes, it's good.
It just keeps going. Like you get to see the big, you get to see the overall. It just keeps going. Then they released the Green Lantern, and I was like, yes, this.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, this is what I wanted, but they keep going. And I'm like, wow, like the
Right, it's
squirrel, the freaking.
Okay,
I
my
can't
question
say
for you.
who's getting
Sorry,
this,
go
but I think someone who lives in Florida might be getting this. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know who. Just someone who lives in Florida.
Listen, as a salute to John, I'm pretty sure if I'm lucky enough to get this, it will stay in the box for a while. Because I don't know where we'll go.
Yeah.
But like I've said before, I said that's how I felt when I saw Hush Superman. I was like, I don't know where this is going, but I'm gonna get it.
You
Let's
guys
see
think
more.
in terms
My
of
stuff
question
happens.
is, sorry, my question
Go
is, with Sinestro, he's looking straight at you, right? And with Hal Jordan, he's looking up in the air. I don't understand that.
I
just
don't
wish-
like when they do that either.
I just wish
Well-
he's looking right at us. I mean, he loses so much power when he's just looking up in the air, and the other side was, I get the feeling it's a Street Fighters all you can punch. That's
yeah.
the feeling I get out of it. So I don't know.
Sure, you can.
Exactly.
Oh god, now it's in my head.
I do it. I'll be getting hell only. They're standalone. I mean, they complement each
Portrait's
other,
so
but
good,
they're
though.
standalone.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I think
do
eye
you guys?
direction is very important on a statue, and like they should have, like, yeah, like Phoenix is saying, should have made it like point to us, his head.
Do you guys like the gloss of their
Yep.
armor or their feathers?
E-
Yeah, it's nice.
yeah, it has
Like
the
a
modern
Misa
books.
feel.
The modern books have that feel to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Probably-
love the sculpt on his portrait. It looks like
He's literally ripped out of a book.
yeah.
It's like an Ivan Reis or Vince Skyver drawing.
I always hear people say that artist name different every time. Like
Reis
I don't
or
know.
Rice. I've heard Rice and I've heard
I've
Reis.
heard Rice. Like yeah.
Ivan. I know in Spanish, Ivan. And Ivan.
Man, yeah. I just heard everyone's wallet just drop as soon as this came out. I was like, oh man, this is this is too much right now. Probably
Yeah,
want to calm
that's-
down.
Beautiful.
I thought these were good, but thank God, like I don't feel any inclination to buy them.
Good. One more for me, but thank you.
Dude, when they put out the price on this, I'm gonna feel assaulted. Are you guys that want this? You're gonna feel assaulted.
Look at that. And
So what's your guess? Just a conversation's sake, what's your guess for a price point?
I mean, the new price for third scale from Prime One has been pretty consistently at 1,500 right now.
Mhm.
Like for the
Mhm.
DX, I think they're not gonna release this for a while, and by the time they do release this, the price is gonna hit like 1,600.
I was gonna say 17. Yeah.
17. I don't think. I think we're still a ways off. We need the current. Man, don't make that even. Don't entertain that in our minds.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
Walton says 18 to 2K.
Wow, for a single one, I don't think we're there yet.
There's a lot going on though. There's a lot going on compared to other pieces that have come out.
I mean, like compared to the other stuff they got, like it's not that much. Like I think 1,500 or 1,600, honestly. Like
I'd
we'll
say
see.
2K for that Sinestro / Tri-Eye as like a bonus deluxe.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
For
it
that,
got
I
like
can see
a
it,
yeah.
Mhm.
Even that, I think they might cut you some slack and do 1,600.
Mhm.
Because Green Lantern is cool, is a cool character. This is an amazing statue, but I don't think they'll stretch their luck with like, because he's not that popular. At least not as popular as Batman, which they use and abuse every.
Yeah.
I think 17, 18 is where you're going to see it, just because there's so much going on.
Yeah, that translucent resin.
And I think
The
they
characters,
popped out of
multiple
the
characters
whole
on the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
show.
I think it's
That's it.
like the translucent resin, but like outside of that, it's pretty like standard, man. It's one figure for the most part. If you count the squirrel on Hal Jordan's base, and it's like just rocks that are very uniform in color. Shouldn't be hard to paint. And it's a compact base in a sense, and even
Yeah,
the
but Buck,
translucent. Go ahead.
I don't think that they'll necessarily pass down the savings that they have to the purchase customer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
They'll
get you.
they'll try to squeeze every penny they can based on the
Mhm.
market.
Hmm.
There's also this part. I'm worried this piece will come broken. It looks so fragile.
Yeah.
So they might charge a premium for the packaging too, you know?
For it to be oversized packing.
Yeah.
Mm.
If it even comes to market.
It will.
Oof.
I think it will.
Ooh.
I think it will too.
It
There's some
gives
other
me-
pieces.
I've seen more crazy pieces than this from Prime One. You look at the Prime One Goku, and that's shipping to people safe. That's got like so many like aura effects on it. It's got the crazy hair for the Super Saiyan 3. You know, I think they can do it, especially with how much time they spend in production. They spend a lot more than most other companies before they release stuff. Probably do a lot of QC.
This is Eddie's favorite, one of his favorites. What's this one called again?
Hellbat.
That.
Hellbat. Yeah. I think Eddie loved it because it's his favorite color duo is black and red. And it's cool. Like this didn't stand out to me, to be honest, but it was if Eddie liked it, it's pretty cool.
Looks like doo-doo water.
God. But continue with the thing. The biggest The highest priced item of that Prime One show was this guy right here. Surprisingly,
This is a big
Big scale.
surprise, man. I
What's
honestly
it
thought
to?
they charged like 30 grand for this. I think they went on the cheap side.
what?
30 grand.
I'm kidding, guys.
30
It's-
grand.
I've put
Shut up
some
and take my money.
I put so many sarcastic posts on Facebook about
Oh
this
my
statue, and
God.
people keep believing me. Like, and I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let them think I'm being serious.
There you go. Yeah, gotta play around with them a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
So the controversy is they Square Enix put this post up, and I guess this converts into what was the price?
12 grand, I think.
Yeah,
1,485,000 yen.
I bought a few things in Japanese yen, so I was like, when I saw that price, I kept on thinking it's got to be an extra zero in there, right? And like I kept on checking the like conversion rates. I'm like, no way, it's like an extra zero. Nope, no, it's just Square Enix being Square Enix. This is quite normal for them, and it's I'm kind of surprised though that like people are as upset as they are. I don't know, because of like it's not like it's 4 grand or 5 grand. It's so out there that I felt like immediately when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I guess it's not for me. Like that was just my reaction. I'm just like, hey, they're not expecting the poorest to buy this.
Yeah, but the creator of Final Fantasy, the guy who actually created it, he actually came out and says this is ridiculous.
Depends.
Yeah, I saw that
I don't
post, yeah.
think
Good-
I don't
good
think
for him.
that's the same creator as this one. Was it? Is it like the creator of the entire franchise or just the new like the current what's the name of it? The live service game?
I'm not sure.
I think
but,
it's like the director on Realm Reborn, which is the MMO that was talking about that. I don't know if it's the guy who made this because the guy who did the concept art for this, Amano, he was in the video and he took pictures with it. They did an interview with him, so I don't know. I think he put a seal of approval on this.
mhm.
I didn't create jack shit, and I'll tell you it's ridiculous. Okay, unless there is some precious metal in there, or the ashes of some fallen leader or something. No, there's no reason for that.
I'm looking at the price and I'm thinking, okay, if you buy this and you got to pay taxes on this, that's like no one's thinking about that. I think if you buy something this price and you ship it to the U.S. from overseas, you got to pay taxes on it. I'm not sure, but
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's an
you
art.
don't. You
No,
know who
because-
said that?
I did because I ordered from Prime One site and go to Blaine, Washington, and there's no tax because it's
Yeah, but like
out of the
that's for
country.
cheaper stuff. I think there's
Yeah.
and I think Prime One actually lies on the declarations about the price. I shouldn't say that live.
Prime One's
Just-
attorneys will be reaching out to Casual at the end of the show.
I guess now Sideshow's not hiring you and Prime One's not hiring you. You better be careful, buddy. You got two more
Sorry
choices there.
about that.
Burning
Oh,
bridges
man.
for 50, Alex? The answer is
Well, none of that cat's out of the bag. I think they do, but like, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
oh my God,
But like,
that's funny.
because I think I've seen the code before, and the prices of the things you get are definitely higher than what's.
If- You're lucky. You're lucky when you're sitting where you are, Buck, because right now the audience can't see you. You're covered by. So hopefully, Prime
I'm
One.
about to screw it up.
Keep looking for
everybody.
Jesse Hernandez instead.
Yeah,
No.
definitely. Yeah.
Put,
I was gonna
put Jesse's
say-
Nacho Libre. Put Nacho Libre up there. There we go.
If I
Now
bought
Buck and
this
I.
from Big Bad Toy Store, like Jesse is saying, I mean Jesse, they bundle the shipping into the price they charge you already. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But on
were-
top of that, like the taxes for my state is like 10%. So 10% of like what's almost 12
Dude.
grand on Big Bad Toy
If-
Store.
If you are paying this money for this statue, you ain't sweating shit about these taxes.
Oh, of course not. I'm just trying to remind
You
everybody
could
that it
care
doesn't
less.
end at 11. Like
Oh,
at
of
the
course
11
not.
grand. You're
Of
gonna pay
course
some
not.
extra. So like, yeah, it's a pricey piece, and so I hope this is a horrible experience for them in terms of selling this. But the last overpriced statue they did with Square Enix, which was the Near Automata, I think that sold well. although it wasn't this. It was priced around the $3,000 range, but like, and that was for like a diorama with 3 characters on it. But like,
Just keep this piece in mind for when anybody wants to scale shame. You could say, "Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
this 1/6 is 11 grand, so screw you."
but it's pretty large. It's like very large. It's for the I think the robot, and also you get like 3, like I think full figures of the character, or not, probably not full, but like you get 3 versions of the character itself. Like there's 3 switch outs, and it's just full body
I
for.
don't care if that thing comes with a bar of gold. 13K is
Yeah,
a car.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
justifying
Thank
the price. I'm just like saying like there's a
Oh,
lot of
man.
stuff in there.
This
Hey,
thing better come with
John.
some flipping stocks, Prime 1 stocks or something. Like,
11 grand.
a weekend in Vegas with somebody who looks like Emma Stone or something on it.
What's the average like earnings for a family in the U.S.?
50,000, I think, is the
Imagine take
national
50,
average.
50 grand and you just deduct 11K.
that's not.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
That's
crazy.
insane.
A fifth of your gross income.
But what do you guys think of the edition size? I thought I saw 60 at first, but it's 600 pieces.
Still pretty high.
It's crazy.
It's high for that amount.
price.
For for that price, it's high. I'd expect like
Thanks.
10.
Yeah. for that edition size, I'll probably buy one. No.
If you want this, you're gonna have at 600. I think definitely you can get it if you're willing to wait. I'm sure some of these companies that get it are gonna do sales eventually because they won't be able to move stock.
If
So
they
guys,
sell,
guys, do
No,
the
no.
math on that. Okay, it's
Yeah.
600 statues, and it's 12,000 each. So you're looking at $7.2 million for this.
and they can't give us the statues we want, I call baloney.
Yeah.
I call
Wow.
man.
if they sell
That's
if
a
this
lot of
sells
money.
out, I hear one complaint out of Prime One's mouth. That's it. I'm done.
Mm,
Where's Batman on throne? Always,
yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. Guys. It's okay.
You
This
pay
is
this
insane.
price, you're gonna expect like, please be on schedule for that release
Stop
date.
it, Jedi Chisel. Stop it.
Don't show Tweeterhead. Oh man, Tweeterhead. Dog.
Jedi says, "Don't show
Oh, man.
Tweeterhead. They might up their prices on their quarter scale."
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Tweeterhead needs to stay in their lane.
No one's lying. So.
Joker on Throne's only 500 pieces, right? Rarer than this $11,000 statue.
Yeah.
Let's go, dude. But
Statue elitist approved.
I'm not too familiar with Beast Wars or the Transformers line, but a lot of people were liking this one on the statue forum. They're saying this is amazing.
I didn't know about Transmetals. I don't know what that is, but I know about Beast Wars. Just because I know this isn't what Megatron's supposed to look like normally. It's supposed to be like a dinosaur, like a T-Rex.
Mixed up. Yeah. It's the only picture I got from them because, but I don't know if does anyone collect this by chance or know anyone that collects?
Nope.
No.
It's a
Marked safe.
So you guys, John, you gotta get out of here.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me again.
Lion.
Great to
Yeah.
spend some time with you guys. Don't miss me too much.
Take some to clean up for
Good
the
job.
boys.
Be good.
Peace, man.
Good to see you guys always. Take it easy, guys.
All right, buddy.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
night, man.
Yeah.
That's fine. Going on to the next one. I didn't really like this host, to be honest. This host, like, compared to the other hosts, I was like, this guy is, he's I don't
Random?
know. Yeah, really random.
Vampirella, dude. That's what it sounds like.
But the Witch King came out. This is their new addition to their line. I thought this looked amazing. Like, I know it doesn't look like it has a ton of color to it. That's what I thought at first. But when they started showing a 360 of it, there's a lot of color on the
Yeah.
snake-looking thing. It looks.
What they
looks
call
great.
those? The Fell Beast. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Does anybody
That's-
collect? Sorry, see?
We're not seeing any image.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to.
It's all
There we
John's
go.
fault.
Dang, I was like,
We didn't want to see this guy anyway, so it's all good.
yeah.
Awesome, dude.
I shall be commenting in the text later.
Penguin.
Hey, casual, to ask you on this penguin, how do you like? I know we talked about it, but like, how do you feel about this penguin? Like, I guess with more picture looks and stuff, because like that Danny DeVito looking portrait, it kind
Hmm.
of like I don't. It does it supplement, I guess, the comic fan as well as the movie fan, but also is there issues because what scale is it? Is it 1/4, 1/3? I'm still really confused on the statue here.
Just 1/3.
So it's 1/3 because I saw other pictures with the Batman that's supposed to be on top of him, on the
Hmm.
back of him, and they put that Batman next to other characters of
Okay.
their line. So I was like, oh, there you go, it's 1/3 then. But
He's just a 1/3 midget.
I love what they did with this one. They did a throwback to the Danny DeVito one. I think I have the
Yeah.
picture a little bit further down, but you also get the comic base. Is it comic based Penguin too, or is this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fabric one,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love this one. Like the mixed media, the portraits you get, and there's like this like little mirror thing too. Like overall, it's and the pink. I think you mentioned it. The penguins were a cool touch to it, right?
Yeah, I like the penguins, and that's actually a good call out, Pudgy. I think people were so excited to finally get a penguin, to where like we forgot that this character is really, really small.
Yeah.
And that's why people were
Yeah.
saying 1/4, but it, like you said, 1/3 with Prime One.
Mhm.
I was saying 1/4 too. So, like, but he is small supposedly.
Mhm. You get a lot of switch outs. Like the how you guys feel about the fake fur?
I like it. I
I
really
like it. I like it.
I don't mind it. I think it's fine.
They
But
did.
there's always
for-
people not sure about like mixed media.
They did it with Red Sonja though, and people
Yeah, they
liked it
did.
there.
Fatal's a day one right
Day
here.
one.
Oh wow.
I'm really
Wow.
curious to see like pre-order numbers on this because people always acting like they want something different, and when it comes out, they don't pre-order it.
It's especially the Batman statue collectors. They're getting a penguin now, so come on, everyone better be on this, man. Like,
Yeah.
they're
But
pushed
yeah.
for.
Especially because this is no joke. This actually looks good. So
Yeah.
I don't want to see this not sold out. In fact, because Prime One doesn't release the edition sizes just like Sideshow, because they want to gauge interest first
They
before
have to.
they,
Yeah.
and so you guys got to pre-order this. And when they release the edition size, I want to hear something like 1,000. Otherwise, every time I hear like people complain about, oh man, no, never new characters, I'm gonna tell you it's all your fault because you guys don't buy that shit.
You got to buy them.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I
Is
agree.
this gonna be a punchline Joker thing where you have to buy them both separately? You think, like a Dio kinda with because of Batman?
Mm.
I don't think so. Like, I think like they're showing him right here by himself. It's kind of it's by him separately.
You have the option of you can buy it separately. You don't have to buy both him and the Batman.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
But it also seems like people really like the new Batman.
It's
Or at
Fabok,
least
bro.
it seemed like they be reusing that head sculpt, man. And I say reuse because I know, man, it's too similar. They're reusing it. So they've put that head on so many of their new Batman statues. I'm like, when does it end?
Bro, they got the Krabby Patty formula. They can't switch it up, man.
It's like, I mean, that's like taking efficiency to a new level.
Batman's kind of like a one-dimensional character as far as his outer expression. You can't have a smiling Batman too much.
Yeah.
So he's either going to scowl, or he's going to like be gritting his teeth. You got two options basically.
Yeah.
You can have a shout.
He's not cheerful.
scream.
Hey, look, Buck. He wasn't even smiling when he was holding Catwoman on the rooftop.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
So he ain't about to be smiling.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah. Buck, I know you're gonna love this one. I hope you love this one.
I
Because
don't actually.
You don't.
Oh.
I love this. It's intuitive, man.
It's
What? I don't actually.
I don't think this is gonna be like. It looks weird. I don't like stupid. I don't like concepts like this. Like the
How
whole.
dare you?
It's like trying to do something
Oh my God.
artistic,
Mhm.
And I'm maybe we'll see when it's fully colored. If it does get colored, I might just end up staying this color. Who knows? Wait for the listing. So far, I'm not sold on it though.
I like Berserk, and I thought this was like this is. It looks like it's gonna be like a 6 scale too, or a quarter
Yeah.
scale at least.
It's a smaller piece. I think it'll be smaller than a quarter.
Yeah, but I thought this was cool. I never seen this before, where they put like the portrait on the statue.
Oh.
Would you guys consider the? I don't know if you guys watch Berserk or anything. No.
No.
Yeah,
Damn,
I
don't watch
watched it.
Berserk. It'll make you sad.
I think it's sad and it's kind of
Sad for
gory.
guts, man.
Really? It's very emo.
And
This guy.
you'd hate the guy behind him, the guy with the blue.
Mm.
You hate him so much.
Yeah.
This evil bastard.
But this it hasn't been finished yet. I mean, it just keep on going and going,
Yeah.
and
But the author is
author
dead
died
now.
too. So I mean, I can't imagine where they can go.
Maybe he told like people what his like intent for the story is. Maybe as like, because they got the whole like editors and
Yes.
like they usually have pretty close relationships with the mangaka in Japan. Like the way they do their stuff is very, very tight knit. So it's possible the guy knows where the story is going, and so you're just waiting for a while, and then someone else might take over, maybe an apprentice, because this guy, he should have had like assistants, people working to help him produce. But that was actually one of the problems with Miura, that he didn't like using assistants, and that's why like the things it would take so long to release chapters too, especially as he got older. Um, it's very unfortunate that he passed.
Yeah.
We rest in peace. And yeah,
It's a great story, but like I gotta warn you guys, it's very graphic.
yeah, a lot of messed up things, disgusting things happen in this book. Yeah, it's a very dark world.
This one came out recently too, or this Deathstroke, right?
Yeah, it looks kind of
Yeah.
not nice.
I love the smoke effect they did with the skulls.
Yeah.
Like it's coming.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
They call this the God Sword or something like that, God Killer Sword or something. I forget
Yeah.
what the sword was called.
This
I
is
wish
with
it was-
Death Metal, I think, the series.
Is it? Are you sure? I don't think so.
Yep.
It is?
Yep.
That's what it's from?
Yep.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Terry was
yeah.
talking to me about it today.
Yeah. Do you know why? Does he kill any gods with the swords? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know is that it's a different universe, and he's supposed to be a different type of Deathstroke, right? So.
Oh yeah, this gives me a Spawn like vibe too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can see that. But yeah, it's another cool one. Here's a Batman we were talking about
Batman
earlier.
looks sick though, and the material they use for the cave is actually quite nice.
Do you think it's like fake leather or like what kind of
It's
material do
definitely
you
fake. They wouldn't
leather.
use real leather.
think?
That looks nice.
Oh, here's the penguin, man. Got a close-up picture of the penguin. I thought this was
Man, wow. Wow.
When I was younger, I had the space, but not the money. Now I got the money, but I don't got the space. Like I see these 1/3 and they're gorgeous. And it's like,
Hey, never let that stop you, Joe. I'm not letting it.
I don't got. I'm running out of storage space there too.
Dude. The key is to stop making wise decisions.
That's it. That's it.
What?
Just live under a bridge.
So
Lots
Hey,
of
that's a
space.
viable option, man.
Oh
you
my
guys,
god.
do you guys like Batman's pose? Like Daniel's asking, what is Bat's looking at? So
I tend not to like stuff where I can't see the character's face. So like Phoenix.
Yeah. I guess if he was glancing down at him, then you'd just be looking at the top of his head. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a compromise.
I'll probably have switch outs when they list Batman. So I'll have a switch out head maybe. Maybe he's looking straight. If they have one like that, it would improve the statue drastically for me. Regardless, I wouldn't buy it. For me, I think the definitive Batman statue from Prime 1 is the Fabok one. With the crazy cape.
yeah, the one's going up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detective Comics 1000.
So that's sculpted, and I fear leaning. because it seems for the most part for the other one, this one, and like they had the leading issues with Hush recently, and so maybe they want to start staring away from that. Maybe that's why this is not sculpted. Who knows?
Very
Only
possible.
just conjecture.
So
This is one for Terry.
Devastator.
Yeah, I love this transformation. Like they captured this perfect. Boom.
This statue is unexpected. I did not expect to like it. I do. I usually don't like big hulking characters that are like super massive and bulky. But like this looked pretty sick. Like they murdered the execution on this.
Buck, someone's asking you. Walton's asking you a question on the chat. You don't
Please.
fear the leaning on the Red Death?
Leaning on Red Death, I like I said, don't make wise decisions.
I love this one, man. I don't know this character too well to like grab it. I would grab, but like
grab it. That was a Freudian slip right there.
yeah.
Oh man,
I don't care. This is beautiful.
This is a gorgeous piece, and I feel like this is one that you gotta like pick up fast, or it's gonna sell out. Or you never know. Like P1 pieces tend not to, like very fast, because they are high priced items, and also they also wait to get like in the people that are interested order immediately, and then like the rest filter in the other orders filter in slowly over time. So yeah, I want this, but I'm gonna wait. Yeah.
How about you, Cash? I think you're on the fence with this one and the PCS one, right?
Yeah. I'm still picking up PCS. I like the iteration of her standing. I like what they're doing, especially with the price point. This one here is straight dynamite, man. No pun intended to the publisher, but it's different. They're using chaos over there with PCS, so it's just a different version of Vampirella. But man, this is hot. F all that, wife, fiance, girlfriend stuff. Look, man, today she was helping me actually bag and board some Vampirella and Purgatory CGCs. Man, shout out Friday on the club, man. We good, man.
There we go.
This is coming home for sure. I will have both of them. I think I'm just gonna go with
My man.
That's why I love you, Steve. That's why I love you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No. I think it's a good statue. I think, and another thing that I like about different companies having, I know like there's like always debates and stuff, XM, Sideshow, Queen, J&D, like whatever the companies are. But I like when multiple companies do the same characters but different versions, because you get to choose for yourself what's the best bang for your buck, what's the best size. Maybe some people can't fit the PCS because she's standing and this one's sitting, so they can actually fit it, and that's what I love, man.
yeah, I agree.
But hey, one last comment: the hair on this statue,
Beautiful.
damn, I love
Crazy.
it.
If I had to guess, I would say it's possibly the guy that did what's his name? He did the Wonder Woman versus Hydra. He might have sculpted this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wanda.
I could see
because
that.
Oh, the eyes, bro. You're right.
like not just that, the hair. It's because I used some of his brushes in ZBrush, and this is like it's the same kind of hairbrush he uses that he made. So and it reminds me of the Wonder Woman's hair as well.
Look, I don't stare at my statues normally, right? When I get this one, I might be staring at the face. I'm just putting it out there.
All right,
This
man, get a
is
little bit
like
too far right
the
now.
first Stanley Lau piece that I'm interested in from Prime One.
That's cool.
Did you ever notice there's no such thing as a homely female vampire? They're all hot. So if you date like an ugly chick, you're safe.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Well, what if I like being bitten in the neck?
Hey, then and it's a home run, buddy.
So I was gonna get more pictures from Prime One, but once I hit 51 pictures for just Prime One stuff, I was like, "You guys just go watch the show. Go rewatch it."
They need to sponsor you.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, like I already gave you enough. 51 pictures on Prime One, so
Yeah.
it was a great show. If you guys get a chance to rewatch it and put it on mute,
Can
put some music on.
Can I ask you guys a question? Out of all the showcases, what company showcase do you guys actually like the most? Like for yourself?
Prime one.
Yeah, I'll go first real quick. I go for Prime One. Every time I see any other one, I get like that's not no Prime One event. So
I agree.
that's for me. Yeah.
Prime one for me as well.
Pudgy, how about you?
This is the first event that I've watched beginning to end. Usually I just
wow.
catch clips. Yeah, usually I just catch clips on YouTube as I can. So
Okay.
when Money started to cover this event, I was like, all right, this is an opportunity. Let me sit down and watch the whole thing. So,
Did it live up to your expectations, or did it like?
yeah, I mean, if I was going to critique Prime One, the only thing I'd say is, they could cut down on all the. It reminds me of the beginning credits of a movie where you got Touchstone Presents a so and so film directed by this guy.
Yeah.
Too much bullshit in between.
That's why I never watch them live, man.
Phoenix, how about you?
I liked it, but there's way too many Batman.
Yeah.
You can't have too many Batman.
No, you can't. I know. I was hoping for more, one Green Lantern, that was it. And I'm kind of like, okay, where's the rest of the league and all that stuff?
Like a Flash to go with him.
Well, it just became like the Batman show kind of thing, That's the only gripe I have with them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman anime.
Like Pudgy said, they have a lot of fluff in the beginning, and also I generally don't care about like the people talking and what they're saying. So I always wait for it to end 2x speed, and then I also skip through. Yeah, because imagine 3 hours. I ended up like spending 40 minutes watching this, even at 2x speed, and I was skipping stuff. Because the moment I see Predator next, see like some weird like thing that I don't like, there's not zero interest in next, It makes it easier versus having to sit through the speeches about how like, oh, this is the best thing we've ever done. Like we worked so closely, blah 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 blah. Yeah.
But I'm going with the slides. Queen Studios came out with their Iron Man Mark One, and the price is, we said it earlier in the show, is reasonable, which is kind of crazy. But what did you guys think about this one?
Solid.
It's good. It's a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece.
So
We're, like you said, we're getting conditioned to 700 and 800 being the new 600. 800 is the new 600.
Yeah.
Because this, I mean, if I'm trying not to be hypercritical. I think the piece is beautiful, but it's basically, monotone piece with a simple bass. So it's beautiful, but you have to account for inflation, I guess. That's about it. It's the inflationary.
A lot of weathering effects too, right?
Yeah, I mean they break it up. It's one color, but it's not boring. I mean, so that takes effort in itself.
So I would say like Tony Stark inside the suit would probably be that big, right? Like the suit has to be a little bit bigger than Tony Stark would be inside the suit, right?
You can see his feet on.
Yeah, I think his
like,
feet.
yeah.
I think he wears it like shoes, right?
It goes all the way to the bottom. Wow.
Yeah, all the way to the bottom. Yeah.
Okay. I thought this was gonna be a little bit bigger than like a regular.
It doesn't really encase them like that because you can see like it's more like an exoskeleton in some parts.
You can see his like pants and stuff. What is it like right here? There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. Like there you go.
Did you guys see the half scale?
Yeah, that's what John was talking about earlier.
Like, I prefer that because the amount of detail they could pack into that is insane.
Sideshow doesn't carry Queen. Yep.
Nope.
I think they hinted that will happen soon. At the last, after when they're speaking with BSC.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, if they do, I hope they release more. What's her name? Wonder Woman. I lost my chance on that one.
Yeah. Although
I think you might get it The which Wonder Woman? The one that has a comic book portrait?
Yeah, and the Gal Gadot
Yeah, just
portrait.
be have the money ready and be ready and like keep an eye out.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. I'm not. I haven't get. I sold my Sideshow one because I wanted to get that one, so I'm
Yeah.
just waiting it out. But yeah, this one's cool. Yeah, look like when I saw this, I was like, wow, it's pretty big, but we'll see. So I went to
They
Ryan's.
series
So
50 centimeters to inches.
I went to a local collector's house to look at some statues, and this guy had an awesome collection.
Oh wait, Ryan, his stuff is in the basement on a bunch of garage shelves.
Yep.
Is the
Yeah.
giant guy from DCX?
Yeah. He used to be on DCX.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. He's got a cool collection. I saw him selling a bunch of stuff recently.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the. Yeah, there's like one side of the wall. I thought his collection looked amazing. The garage
Mhm.
shelves and pictures don't do it justice. Like it looks,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's clean. It's really, really,
Clean.
really clean look.
This is so cool. This room is so full now. I remember like back in the day when he was still like building this out and he had like one of these like recliners in the center of the room and just had garage sales all around.
He
And
still
like,
does. It's right there.
yeah, that's the chair, man. And he has that MRC Vegeta bust. Pretty sick collection. I always like this stuff. He had appreciation for the anime stuff. Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Hmm.
I do love like how he had like the smaller ones up top. They look small, but when you look up in person, there's crazy detail. These are like
Mhm.
amazing in person.
Those anime busts are freaking huge, man.
This Garo one down here was like probably the most
Yeah.
impressive one out of the
That
whole
was pretty
thing.
sick.
Yeah.
I think that's from Iron Kite Studio.
Yeah. I think that's what he mentioned too, Iron Kite. But it was really cool.
Mhm.
The Sagat,
Yeah.
amazing. He's bigger than you would assume. He's I think he's third scale, but he's huge.
This
Like
from PCS, right?
I think so.
I think the person who sculpted it was the former owner, possibly. I'm not sure. And I think he
But
does it by hand sometimes.
a bunch of other like grails. I love this picture right here when I put my fist against Juggernaut's fist.
That's cool.
I think
Wow.
everyone does it, but it's it's as big as my fist, so it's insane.
Mhm.
And I never seen this one before in person. This was impressive. Like I know Danny Lee has this one, but it's pretty
Mr.
cool what they did.
Sinister. I think I heard something about like this statue having yellowing issues.
I heard about that too. I didn't get to see that on this one. These are awesome too. The Transformers.
Autobots roll out.
But yeah, man, like I got to see this one in person. This was impressive.
Dark Phoenix.
That's
And
cool.
like what's her name? Mystique. I honestly, when I saw her in person, I thought she was gonna be way bigger than like everyone says there's a scale issue with her. I
Mhm.
didn't see much of one. She was like a little bit thicker, but not as like enough to like deter me from
Big girls need love too.
Exactly.
No scale shaming.
That's right. Even in real life, no skill shit.
What's her name?
Cyclops. He had a little bit of everything, but yeah, awesome person, and like it
Yeah.
was cool meeting another collector. So I felt like I was geeking out a little bit too much. I was like, I don't want you guys too much. But he was really nice. He let me stay there for a little bit. So
Let your nerd flag fly.
Mr. Sinister.
oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this Trunks' portrait.
Nice.
He has a switch out. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Look
I
at-
think
oh my goodness.
these busts are usually like very competitively priced.
I never saw it in person. I didn't think they were going to be as big as
Huge. Yeah.
bigger than the Transformers, man. Everyone says the Transformers ones are big, so it's it's another level. But yeah, I love the display cases, the garage shelves. Like I thought that this part too was like custom, but he said it came with they're called Gladiator garage shelves.
Gladiator. Yeah, you get the covers for the metal grates.
Mhm.
Yeah, depending on which version you buy. The version I got, you don't get that, or they just give you a limited amount, and then you gotta buy the like extras for all the shelves.
He did an amazing job of lighting garage shelves and hiding the wiring at some point.
Yeah.
Usually with garage shelving, it's so hard to mask the wiring and not have it detract.
Yep.
Yeah,
Agreed.
very clean setup.
Mhm.
I'm considering getting this one, the Supergirl, but
Don't
she's
do
1/3
it, man.
scale, man. Don't do
Don't
it. I really loved her when I saw her. Like, this is one of my favorite ones. But yeah, it's a
No.
3rd scale. It's
If
scary,
you
man.
do like it that much, then get it. But if it's not one you want to keep for life, don't do it.
She's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I'll go buy it
Custom-
tonight, right?
custom.
But yeah, that's Ryan. He used to be part of the DCX crew, but he's a really cool guy.
I still remember when he like filmed live in that tiny study where he shared with his wife, I think, and he like taking up space. We always saw this dark side in the back behind him. I think this is the Injustice dark side, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's one based on the game.
I thought it was the 52 one. No,
Is it? Oh, yeah, maybe it is the new 52.
I think so. But yeah, it was cool meeting him and getting to see someone else's collection. This one stood out to me because the pictures and the colors and everything. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
We got a little 10 scale going on.
Ooh, that's 10 scale?
I think
Or
that's
is that a custom?
is that Iron Studios cache?
No, it's too
No.
big.
No.
It's a
Oh,
fugly
Yeah, no,
custom.
I
I think I
understand.
know that one.
it's a fucking Jesus.
Oof, my God.
Oh, this one surprised me. I know Mr. X picked this one up, but like I couldn't believe the scale. Like this the Superman's quarter scale, and I'm sure this Darkseid is quarter scale too, but I didn't expect them. This is how Darkseid should be, like huge. And like
So
it's funny they got on the third. Sorry, Patrick, what were you saying?
As I say, Dark Side didn't skip leg day.
Or fake.
Yeah.
Good,
It's
good
crazy. This is Terry's dream, I guess. Terry's trying to he's all in this Devastator.
Dream
But,
on. Dream on. That's massive, dog. Like, what?
I
the
know.
fuck?
It's scary, man. I know he's gonna get this one, and this one, but he said he's gonna get this. Well, actually, he's getting the whole thing.
He's all in on everything. He's already.
That's true.
He
Wow.
said he's paid off all of them except Merciless. I think. I don't know if he's getting red. Like I can't. I know he was really. I think I spoke to him briefly once about it, and he really likes the one I like the least, which is Drowned.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Terry has to move a lot of stuff to get these in. So he's
Selling his hot toys.
Yeah, he's selling his hot toys. So if anyone's interested in buying any hot toys or interested in these characters, reach out to Terry or myself, and I'll bounce the message to him. But he has the Thanos, the Deadpool. I forget this guy's name.
Yondu.
Yondu. Yeah.
I am Groot.
Yeah, Groot. Captain Marvel, Thor. They look really good. I just don't collect 6-star hot toys. They look really, really good.
That teenage Groot is kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could kind of see them. That's crazy, man. Oh yeah, so he put up pictures of like how he covered the holes on his garage shelving.
Yeah.
But it'll be in the last picture. But basically, you can't see it anymore, which is pretty cool. And there's There's good old
Mhm.
Terry.
God in heaven, man. Can you even fit like the entire like Dark Knight's metal in there? I feel like
Nope.
Devastator is gonna be like too big. Oh my goodness, because he's
Devastator's gonna have to
taller
go right
than.
here.
No, it's not even enough space.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is. I think actually should be enough space because he is just a little bigger than Batman Who Laughs. I think. Damn.
So he used smart vinyl to cover the holes. If anyone's interested.
Yeah.
I love when people share stuff like this. Like they share like
Mhm.
their collection, and
The
then they
tips.
share like little tips of what they did. But yeah, Terry, we'll be expecting a full room tour of the new. Let me go back to that one picture. The whole squad together. But XM,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I think this is gonna be uh
Fuck,
freaking
be
banger.
nice. Be
No, it's gonna
nice.
be a banger, man. This is gonna be a banger.
I've been
I
waiting too long. I don't care if it's ugly. Don't
I
shit on
love the paint on it, man. The paint is awesome. I mean, a while back they teased us with the arms, and those are freaking awesome as well. I think, man, it's gonna be
it.
such a
Was there an
good.
arm tease? I don't.
That
You
might
might
have
be.
been for him
You were
with the
thinking
Super
of
Skull.
Super
Super
Skull.
Skull.
Yeah.
But the way they painted that is pretty similar to this, and it looked
Yep.
pretty sick too.
Yeah,
Man,
Tifa are amazing too.
if you
Yep.
just, I think they can give you this, and they don't need to bother with the rest of the Fantastic Four.
God.
I don't have room for much more.
Yeah, it's gonna
So
be
they
hard
can,
for them to nail the rest of the characters, I think.
That was because people were ragging about what they perceived the
Yeah.
size to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of artistic renditions of the thing where he's basically almost looks like a pinhead. Depends on the artist.
Kind of like his head.
Those are not my favorite versions though.
I feel
Shouldn't
like
this
his head
thing
should
be a
be
lot?
bigger
Sorry.
than Cable's head.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Shouldn't he be like almost like 1.5 times bigger?
Yeah,
It depends on the artist. Some artists draw him
tiny head.
slightly larger than an average person. Tall wise, other people draw him massively. It depends.
Give me the Jack Kirby. Be careful. I'm the trigger for what? I didn't get that. Sorry.
he says Jerry loves Fantastic Four. So,
Oh man.
so XM is also doing a Venomized Hulk supposedly, and I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe because like a lot of custom groups have done it, but I guess if XM's gonna follow on one,
It's actually
it'll be
based on a comic run where
It's a
like they
book. Yeah.
venomized everything in
Yep.
like the Marvel universe. It's why does he have jizz on his tongue? That's what
I don't know what is up with that. Yeah, if he's turning into a Hulk, you definitely wouldn't have that.
But they
Oh,
said
man.
they're gonna. I think they said they're revising that, doing revisions to that onto the paint.
It's donut icing. It's not just. Please.
Oh man,
Oh man.
Krispy Kreme, you get a free donut on your birthday.
There you go. Let me ice that donut for you.
Oh god. No.
So 126 pictures and like 52 of them were Prime One. That's never happened before. So
No.
I think Prime One did a great job. And it's not even all the pictures too from Prime One. So it's crazy.
I think just for some, what's it called? What do you call that thing when you say? I'm gonna just mention some statues I thought was cool, like
Yeah.
the Harry Potter. They said they're working on Harry Potter. They showed like Harry and Voldemort. I'm actually interested in that. I'm surprised I was. I didn't know I had these kind of feelings still about Harry Potter. And the Dan Mora Batman was pretty nice. That's the one that's like future state, where you
Yeah.
got the armor on,
yeah.
no cape. I was surprised the Cyberpunk Harley wasn't crap. I don't like it, but I recognize
Yeah.
it's better than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guts, the new 1/3 guts. It's very interesting, but it's pretty much the same pose as the one I have behind me, so I'm not gonna get it.
So I'm gonna put this as a This is a question for everybody. So which Prime one stood out to everyone from the show? Like, I think we answered this, but after going through the pictures, I feel like people's opinion might change or could add on to it. For me, it's still Green Lantern. Green Lantern stole the show for me.
And brightest day, darkest night.
That's literally what I wanted to put as the thumbnail for this one. But I was like, that's kind of corny.
Yeah.
Oh man. Whenever
me,
heroes have like
you-
a saying like that, it just, speaks to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, once I saw the Green Lantern, the show was over for me. Pretty much. I'm like, okay.
Which is
done.
crazy because it was
I needed a
beginning of the
cigarette after that.
show.
That was it. I was just sitting back for the rest of it.
Aiden says that Devastator. I seen a lock of hair to make it work. I don't know. I missed the conversation.
That's yeah.
The
He's
Witch
casting
King.
a spell on someone.
Something for everybody, it seems.
There's 42 people still watching, which is crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. Phoenix, how about for you? Like, Green.
I think Green Lantern's the only one. I mean, like I said, there's way too many Batman. I mean, the Devastator. It reminds me of the Hulk transformation.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So, yeah. But other than that, I don't know.
The Penguin piece was great too. I mean, 1/3 villains is not in my repertoire, but that was a great piece too.
Cash, how about you, man?
I really like Vampirella, but outside of
yeah.
her, it's probably a combo of Sinestro and Tri-Eye. Like it just, I really like when companies give you like that extra piece next to it, kind of like a Swamp Thing with XM or Green Goblin with XM or Sideshow with Nova. Like I would like having something more.
Other than like a little like switch ad or something, you want an extra
Yeah,
character?
I like having
Same
more because it
piece.
kind of like fills in the collection. It makes it look more fuller. I like that.
For Walton, he says it's Vampirella. Just wouldn't buy it. That's the thing with Prime One. I think like I think everyone loved the whole show, of course, but it's just 1/3 scale just blows everything away. You know, you can't
Yeah.
you can't collect them all.
Mhm.
But oh wow, a lot of people are saying Vampirella.
Yeah, that's me, man.
Gorgeous.
Exactly. I didn't feel strongly about anything until I saw that.
And
Yeah.
our boy
Unretired.
Wow.
retired guy has
Wow.
arrived. He's like
Go
Coming out
back
of the
into
tunnel.
retirement, Mark. What
What's
you
up,
doing?
fellas?
go back into retirement.
Mark's that kid on the playground that's just here to enable. That's all, man.
Yeah.
Hydroponics guys, log off.
Uh-huh.
Inflation hit hard. Mark has to get back to work.
You know it. You
What's
know
up,
it.
Mark?
What's going on, fellas?
Good, good.
Yeah, I just
Man.
had. Whoops. Let me mute this. My bad. All right. Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
Statues.
Yeah.
Statues? Oh, I'm out. All right. Gotta go.
What was your? You saw the Prime One extravaganza,
Yeah, buddy.
and what was your showstopper piece, if any?
Well, okay. So my showstopper was the Museum Godzilla, but I have another Godzilla plan. So the actual statue that am considering buying is actually the Batman versus Batman Who Laughs that I saw.
Oh, I thought, yeah.
Mm.
That really caught my attention with the pose and the sculpt. So I want to see that painted up and how that looks.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it was just a quick little
Mm.
tease, right? Little quick.
Yeah. Any strong
like
feelings about any of the Transformers?
No, not those ones. I just stick to. I have Soundwave XM. I might get one more, and it's probably going to be a Megatron of some sort. I really considering that Queen Studios Megatron on Throne, but that might be out of my price range. That might send me back into retirement real fast. So we'll
Mm.
see. Yeah.
I got to see some XM Transformers at Ryan's house, and I think there's probably 2 or 3 more that could fit in your place, Mark. Those things are massive. I don't know
They're
how you're gonna do it.
yeah. Do you like the detail on those when you see them in
Yeah,
person?
yeah. So in pictures, like Transformers they look very detailed. Like there's a lot of depth to it. But like when you see it in person, you're like, how? Like it keeps going. Like the deeper you like look into it, just there's more and more and more. So
Yeah.
I could have stood there for like 20 minutes and just found new stuff all the time. But it was cool.
Were you just window shopping, or did you get something?
I got some stuff, but
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
I'll try to get it for you guys next week for the next show. But yeah.
I got you.
But he was a cool guy too, so there was that, which was a huge plus. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was interesting seeing like all those scales. Oh, that was like it's crazy. He had the right amount of room for it though, but like still, like that's 1/3 scale is like a beast, man, a freaking beast.
Yeah.
It eats up the collection.
Yeah,
Those tiny little details you see on machines that you're talking about, call them greebles.
There you go.
I know. I agonize. It's like I love these 2/1/3, but every time I see a quarter scale I want, I'm like, shit. I could have had like 4 more over here, and
yeah,
so it's But when people walk in,
The present.
those are the showstoppers.
Yeah.
They just command presence.
Yep.
So is Green Lantern a consideration,
that's a good
Pudgy?
question.
You gonna get him?
Yeah.
It's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah. If I get them, you may not see them. You may stay in the box a while until
Yeah.
my situation changes. But yeah, that gives me that Hush Superman vibe.
Yeah.
Uh,
It blew me away. I mean, I don't collect
Yeah.
DC 1/3, but that was so impressive. It made me rethink my life.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I was like,
But
this is something right here. Maybe I
But you know
should
it is-
collect DC 1/3. You know?
Yeah. Being a comic guy big time, and when it really represents the artwork to me, that like literally it jumps off the page, that's what really knocks me over.
Yeah.
So this wasn't just a beautifully done Green Lantern, but I was like, holy cow, that looks just like the artwork of some of my favorite artists. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you could get the Green Lantern, and then 10 years later you retire, and then you'll another character come up with from Prime One from DC.
Like always,
like,
something will always come.
Yeah.
That's how
Maybe
it
they'll
takes
like-
them, right? So
Yeah.
Damn.
When they come up with the television that actually like disappears into the wall, then then I can put statues there, and then the statue wall will part so the TV can come out. Then I could like curtains. Then we'll be
Oh
good.
man, you
How's
can just
that?
get a projector, man.
It's
Yeah.
just like this guy says, Forenzi says, rethink life.
Rethink life. There you go.
Man. It's crazy.
I
I
hope
like
these
the
statues.
Green Lantern does very well because I want to
I
see
hope so.
more lanterns from Prime One. I want to
Yeah.
see like red
Yeah.
lanterns. I want to see some.
Kilowog. I'd like to see a
Yep. I
Kilowog.
want to
would
see
be
Kilowog in
amazing.
3rd scale. Oh man.
Massive, buck too big, man. That was it.
Oh yeah.
A 3rd scale hog, man. Come on, dude. Like that'd be
I'd
Right?
I'd be doing that buck smile right there, like yeah. Turn your head to the side, go. Nah, man, but it was a great show. I honestly, when I was watching it with you guys, with media, with Eddie, I was like, I felt like I was watching like Super Bowl with the boys. I was like,
Yeah.
this is our little Super Bowl, and we had like a great show. But yeah, man, I had a blast. It was a good day to be a statue collector, kind of in a sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time for anime collectors too.
oh man. Anime had a lot, man.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
as much
Always
as
good for
everybody else.
anime.
I'm still like, where the fuck is Frieza, man? Give me Frieza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're never satisfied, right?
I always need more Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Piggy says 1/3 scale. John Stewart. That would have been
That'd
crazy.
be crazy. He's got the one from Sideshow in this, which is an awesome piece.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way, Joe.
Do
Right.
we have any tri-eye takers on the panel tonight? Any
If you're getting Sinestro, that's a must. I don't know how they're gonna do that selling of it, but if you get Sinestro, that's a must, man.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Props to Prime One for trolling people for a couple of
Yeah.
seconds there. People are
They
like,
got
"What?
Yeah.
Who is
Big
this?" And then
I'm
they're
like,
like, "Oh,
really?
okay."
Brown eye? I mean, tri-eye? What the hell is this? Yeah.
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 It got me, Mark. As soon as they showed that, I was like, I didn't want to show it on camera, but I was doing that fist thing that like Arthur, that kid Arthur does. Yeah. I was like, oh man, I'm
This
not gonna waste my
punk?
time. Yeah. But it was a good show.
Yep.
But yeah, man. Mark, I'm sorry you came towards the end, but like we've been here 2 hours now.
Oh,
But thanks.
it's all right, man. I just want to pop on real quick and say hey.
No, it's cool, man. Thank you for joining, though.
Great.
Man. It was-
Yeah.
yeah. But anybody has any last things they want to bring up or catch you up your show tomorrow at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Tomorrow we're not on tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Thursday. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Like I got a lot of new stuff coming in about a week or so. So a lot of new stuff to the channel. Hopefully I can be fun for the community. It's gonna be a little different. Some stuff, but I mean it's still gonna like be back to the bases. It's no different than what we would talk about in like topics and stuff really, but just more of like a different spin on it, a more deeper dive, I guess you could say, man. You know what I mean? So hey, you want to get to it, man, on some Joe Rogan type stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Branch out. It's just us. Yeah, you have a great YouTube, man. So branch out and reach out further. So you're doing great. Pudgy, man. Like anything coming up for you?
I got a couple prints on the way, and yeah, I have to get one. One came in framed, the other one was not available framed, so I'll have to get the print itself framed, and then once they're all together, I will let you guys know. Take a nice picture. Some Alex Ross stuff.
Oh, okay. So directly from his website, eh?
Yes, sir.
All right, nice.
That's cool, Pudgy. How about you, Mark? I know you keep saying you're. Oh, never mind. You changed to unretired. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I got nothing coming in soon. So I'm just gonna be enjoying seeing you guys spend money, and I'm gonna be a third and fourth quarter guy before I
There you
start
go.
seeing stuff come in. So yeah.
It's funny you say that. A lot of people are starting to sell off their stuff all of a sudden. I don't know if it was the Prime One thing or taxes or people are doing whatever. A lot of people are selling.
I
So
think it's Prime One, right?
could be, man. That's cool, Mark. Buck, congrats
I
on the
got
Black Canary. But what else you got coming?
got a bunch of stuff coming in. Actually, I bought so Red Death is gonna be coming. The slow shipping option. So I haven't even received what's the thing called, tracking number from Prime One yet. So waiting on that, and then thanks for indulging us. Yeah, anytime open. And yeah, I got that coming. And then I got like an anime piece. It's Frieza, his third form from Dragon Ball, 6
That's
scale.
that's a tall one, right?
Yeah, it's actually a tall one because I also got like they had two versions. I got the one with the bigger base, and so that's also on the way. That's already shipped, and I have tracking for it. So maybe in a month, maybe I don't know if because right now I think we're in the sweet spot before the shipping becomes fucked again for summer.
Summer,
And
yeah.
like it's always weird. It was shipping is awful in summer. Shipping is awful when it's Christmas. Shipping is awful all year round. Just so, yeah. Hopefully it comes before the summer rush happens. Otherwise, too bad for me, I guess. And then I'm considering buying. I think I showed you that dragon, and I think I'm gonna pull the trigger this week and just go and buy that dragon. It's pretty awesome.
You just graduated, Buck. You gotta calm down a little bit.
Oh man, I'll sell like one of my pre-orders to make it happen. I already paid off a custom, and I don't think I want the custom anymore. So I'm good.
Oh man.
But really quick, Fatal the Collector says he's closing in 200 subscribers.
Congrats,
Definitely doing a
man.
small giveaway. Yeah, man. Fatal the Collector, if you guys want to follow him real quick,
The
definitely a
Funko
cool guy.
Fridays.
Yeah, those are funny. But cool, man. How about you, Phoenix? What do you got coming up?
I got the Blitzway Bruce Lee
Oh, wow.
quarter
Yeah.
scale. Yeah, for
Very
Spectre.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
been waiting for a while though because Todd somehow my email went to his request. For 2 months, I'm sitting around waiting for his reply and stuff. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Mm,
Yeah.
But he's a good guy, right? So I
Yes.
wasn't worried. So, but other than that, I'm paying off my Prime One Grim Knight. So I got that sucker coming.
Yeah.
And then I just got this recently.
1 second.
little higher.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
Frank Cho's. What do they call that?
Jungle.
Jungle Girl.
Yeah.
Yep. I just picked this up. So
Well, who's the artist on that? Doesn't look like his artwork for that.
It is
Was
his artwork.
It is?
Mhm.
Yep.
Nice.
So crossed the border and picked it up. Got some gas. Saved some money on gas. Now
Nice.
make a trip, pick up some books,
That's
save
it.
some gas.
Phoenix, you sound like a smuggler.
Yeah. The border. Yeah. You always mention the
Bringing
border.
collectibles across the border.
Exactly.
The cartel or something. I don't know.
The Maple Cartel.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool, Phoenix. But yeah,
Thanks,
man,
man.
like definitely thanks to everyone for joining. And Tuesdays are the best days, and I hope
Yep.
everyone joins in next week. And thank you all, and I guess see you guys next week. Yeah.
Be easy.
And
you.
Jumbo,
guys.
baby.
Thanks.